Whoa, Turbo, whoa. You need to say it like this. Where's all my ladies at?
I thought your girlfriend was the books.
See? Are y'all ready to see the movie? Go for it?
Yeah! Crazy legs, crazy legs, crazy legs.
What, Turbo?
I've been waiting so long to do this.
What? Do y'all want to see so long to do this?
Yeah!
What? Turbo, I don't think they want to listen to it.
All right. DJ, are you ready? Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Down finest breakers.
Let's
Down finest breakers.
go. 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 Go.
Down finest breakers.
The way we break it down, the way we move our body, the way we break it down, the way we move our body, the way we break it down, the way we move our body, the way we break it down, the way we move our body. Give them a chance to rock the people's stance, show you all for real how we used to dance, what we do the most, dancing coast to coast, high tech and the gears turning out the show. We got the weapon breakers, our season place to win. Watch your takes, mama, watch your head spins. And when we break it, we make it, our dreams come true. And when we break it, we make it, our dreams come true. What's up in high school?
Hold up. That was just a little tease. You know, that was Turbo's first album. Good job.
This is actually his first time. Baby Bash produced this single, and that's just a little tease. So, man, I'm proud of you, homie. I mean, you know, they inspire me like and motivate me like every other day. Now they want to take it to a whole different level. We got in the mix with Baby Bash, and look at them. So, are y'all ready to see them breakdance now? Alright, introducing my oldest son, B-Boy Ozone.
Give it up!
And representing for all the ladies that no matter what, girls can do it too, right? Big girl, spin the rhythm! Yeah. She just broke the record for the longest head spins on the Guinness World Book. For 15 minutes straight.
15 minutes, you guys heard that? 15 minutes!
15 minutes non-stop, baby. Clemente, are you ready? Wait. Are you ready? Let it go.
Shy Down finest breakers. Shy Down finest breakers.
Come on, let me hear you clap. Get some energy. Here we go. Big girl precious moment. Get on your feet and show some love. Here we go.
Carmen.
Yeah!
And Christina.
Come on, one more time. Go for it.
Go for it! Go
All
for
right,
it!
Spin.
All right, man. It's a wrap.
Spin the run on the mic. Talking. I knew it had spin. Y'all ready to see one more performance? Wait. Y'all ready? Precious Moments. I think they ready, Precious Moments. She's 6 years old. All right, let the music play. Here's the volume.
Shy Town Finest Breakers. B-Girl Cinderella. B-Boy Ozone. B-Boy Lil Turbo. Little Crazy Legs.
Certain troops, got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown. I grew up in the South, but boy, I was street talking. They talk the whole New York. I go to Queens, from Queens to get through the road. They money in my hand and never been talking. Go uptown and I'm on top of me down, smoke more than hour. The cool feeling.
Make some noise! Here we go! Oh yeah! Go turbo! Go turbo! Go turbo! Break it down! B-Boy Ozone! Go! Oh yeah! Here we go! Little Crazy Legs!
I love that little guy. Yeah, crazy legs.
Shy Town Finest Breakers.
All right! Give it up for B-Girl Precious Moments! Here we go! Oh! so much. And we go by the name of Chi-Town Finest.
She really called me.
Breakers.
She called me! She called me!
Thank you so much.
Let's see.
Right there!
Yo, shout out to my boy Kevin. Shout out to my boy Brett. Everybody else that came to support us. And thank you all so much.
Cinderella called me!
One more thing.
Hello everybody, I'm your girl Spinnerella.
Yeah!
And one thing, if I want to get the finest restaurant, make sure you go to the Pike. Over there, Milwaukee Avenue. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah!
And just say, Chi-Town Finest Breakers sent you.
Yeah!
And we do got Facebook to join our fan page, Chi-Town Finest Breakers.
Woo!
Make sure you follow us on Twitter at CTNB Crew, and we out.
Thank you. Enjoy the movie. Thank you for your time.
What I tell you, you guys thought Culture of Calm wasn't cool, huh? Back in the day. Okay. TB, what I tell you. I actually have a funny story. One of our students is a phenomenal dancer, and I had to tell him, I said, TB is awesome, but TB has a tendency that when there's a performance going on, he jumps up on the stage, invited or not. And he just catches the spirit, and that's awesome. We love that about him, but I had to tell him, I said, I know it's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna need you to restrain yourself today. You might catch some moves on the way out, because I think everybody will catch the spirit of this. And actually, I want to invite out right now, because these are the women behind that putting this whole event together. You know, it's always the women behind the scenes running business. Let's give it up to the women. Right?
Pump in, baby.
Because they're about to give it up to some really, really dope women, particularly the director, but I'll let them do that, because she's awesome. But I'd like to actually call out here Brenda Rios and Linda Garcia.
Yeah!
Nasty round of applause, because we were coordinating across the country to get this going. So welcome. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
Hello, Clemente High. What a way to bring down the house, huh? Thank you to Chi-Town. So we're really excited to be here, and first of all, I want to congratulate Miss Rodriguez and Christina for doing an amazing job helping us put this together. And first and foremost, I want to congratulate all of you, because you guys feed down 600 schools. That's amazing. Thank you, and I'm going to let Linda say a few words, and then we're going to have Carmen, our writer, director, and producer, come up here and say a few words, and she's going to introduce the cast.
Clemente, way to represent. You guys really did it out. We're so proud of you. We're happy that you guys had us here in this amazing auditorium. So let's get the party started. Let's go for it.
Yeah!
Carmen, do you want to come down here, please?
No, you're not. Yeah!
This is a real treat. Carmen Manon, writer, producer, director, once guidance counselor, and now
Clemente!
I cannot tell you how proud and happy I am. I've been rooting for you guys all the way from LA. I'm like, oh my God, I hope Clemente wins. Man, I'm born and raised in Logan Square. I came back to make my movie in Chicago. I filmed in Humboldt Park. I filmed in Pilsen. I filmed in Logan Square. I filmed in Wicker Park because I wanted to represent you guys. And I'm back, and I'm so happy to be bringing my premiere here. And I'm so happy to be introducing very talented Chicago actors, and hopefully you guys will be inspired by all of this in the movie and follow your dreams, and someday you'll be up here and someday you'll be representing our city too. Let's give it up to the most amazing cast that I have that's here today. Give it up because these girls and guys work so hard to help me make this vision a reality and bring this movie out that now is going to be out in 216 theaters across the country because of your vote and your support. Let's start off with our amazing star, Amy Garcia. Give it up! Give it up for Amy. Right behind her, Gina Rodriguez. Let's give it up for Gina. These amazing girls. Come on up. Keep those hands clapping. Let's give it up for David Hernandez. All the way from Humboldt Park's very own. Gustavo Malado. Come on up. From Chicago, too. Amazing. You want to know what's so amazing about this cast? Is that they're all from Chicago. And so, on behalf of everything that I was trying to do to get the message out, I thank you so much, and hopefully, you'll enjoy the film, and we'll be back for Q&A, and I'd love to have them say a few words, too.
I am so excited to bring this back home to Chicago. I was just saying, we're like, go Clemente, go Clemente. Come on, Clemente, let's make it happen. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are our inspiration. We did this in 18 days, no money, no studio, no stars, and people keep asking me, I've been doing a lot of interviews, and they're like, why did you do this movie for no money? Your whole team was saying, don't do it, and I'm like, because I had to. I had to have the next generation look on the screen and see their stories be told, because I didn't get to have that when I was a kid. So this is for you guys. I hope you love it, and we love you. Thank you. That's really, really good, Clemente.
My God, this is a dream come true, and it's because of all of you that I'm here with my beautiful family. I'm about to shed a tear. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to be okay with that. With my wonderful family and all of your beautiful faces, thank you for making this possible, because Chi-Town is representing, and you're about to see what we do. Okay.
Vaya Clemente! We did it! And this was nationwide. You guys realize it's nationwide competition, and you guys wrapped it up and brought it home. A week before the competition was over with, I was up on this stage talking to all of you, and I told you, if you've got a plan, just go for it. You can't make it anywhere without a plan. We put together the plan and took it home. Mira, I am so proud to be part of this movie, just like Amy was saying. There was nothing there except for a dream and a desire that started with Carmen Marron. I went to high school with Carmen, by the way. All right? Who knew she could make movies? Anyways, you know what? It started with a dream. And, mi gente, here it is today. And Roberto Clemente versus Venus Rock Latino! All right, okay, come on. I'm so excited. I popped the button. Oh my gosh, mira, te quiero mucho. All of you, man. Thank you for everything.
This film was made for all of you, and I'm very, very proud to be a part of it. And of course, I would like to thank Carmen, who wrote an amazing script, very true, honest, and with a lot of heart. And I know you'll enjoy it. Thank you.
And thank you to Chi-Town's finest breakers. Oh my God, it was an honor. It was an honor to have you open up for my film. It was an honor. Honestly, this is a memory that will stay with us forever. No matter how many films we make in the future, this is going to stay with us forever. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Enjoy. We love you.
All right, lovely people, just want to remind you, since we have an opportunity to be with the cast and crew, make sure you stick around after the film, because you will have an opportunity to ask your questions. I know we are going to take the movie in and digest all the stories and the lessons, and we have some very critical questions to ask because this is very much about the Chicago experience. So I really want you all to represent the Clemente spirit well by thinking of those questions. And now we're going to start. Go for it.
For me, I always have a technical eye. Unfortunately, there were a lot of scenes that I was supposed to shoot at the time. And again, we had problems because we didn't have the big financing and everything else. And actually, Cuco, you know, you see Cuco, yeah! Cuco was actually a character that was written in originally that would abuse a lot of the youth in his club. They would dance for him, and they'd do a lot of different things for him, and all he ever did was take advantage. You don't see that, so all you see is a lot of the, you know, the little bits and the intros, but even then, every time that I come up on the screen, yes, I've been in the business since 1984, and my heart still jumps, but because this movie means so much more to me, I'm more emotionally attached. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I actually feel emotional. This film really touches deep inside of me because I can relate. Growing up, I saw a lot of this happen, and so to see myself in this film, normally I would say, you know, not a real big deal, nice, but I am so proud to be a part of Go For It. Thank you, Carmen.
I get so terrified.
I love you.
I had to gain 25 pounds for the role, which, you know, as a woman, so every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, get it, girl, ooh, get it. And I love it, and I've embraced looking at myself the way Hollywood wish I didn't look, you know? I've embraced that.
You look good, girl.
Thank you. I love my curves.
Well, it's kind of awkward to see yourself that huge, you know? But, you know, having been part of this project, I mean, it's one of the most honest, heartfelt, like I said before at the beginning, scripts I have ever read. There's nothing phony about it. That's what really made me want to do it. I'm very self-conscious of my hair, so imagine, or my lack of. But you know, yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
I just wanted to say congratulations, a great film, well written. I had a question for the director, Carmen, in terms of training. Did you go to school, and can you elaborate a little bit on that, and actually how long the screenplay took to write, and also what kind of barriers in terms of presenting, because I understand that there's a lot of barriers in Hollywood to get these types of movies where Latinos are portrayed. So just a little bit of insight, especially for students here. I'm a Roberto Clemente graduate that might be interested in going. That might be interested in attending, you know, film school, something so you can kind of give them insight. Should they be interested in pursuing something to that effect? So it's, I don't know, it's a pretty long three-part question.
Yeah,
sorry.
this like that, I get to totally tell, like, give you my guts. It would probably take me hours, but I actually was the guidance counselor. I have a background in education and business. I don't have any film experience whatsoever. Saying that, if you want to be a filmmaker, you know, I highly recommend that you pursue what you want. Go to film school, whatever. The reason that I was able to make this film is because I honestly felt like I had a story that was real, that I could share. And when I wrote the script, I really didn't think that I was going to direct it and produce it and finance it, you know, with our life savings. It just happened to be that way. I had a very unique path. I think that whatever you pursue and whatever you study, and I really do recommend education, because even though I don't have a college degree in filmmaking, I have a college degree in business, which helped me, and I have a college degree in education and psychology, which helped me because of this story. I recommend that honestly you pursue everything with a hunger to learn and with a passion. I think that's what's going to help you achieve whatever career you're pursuing. And the barriers in Hollywood, yes there are, but I think that there's always barriers, especially if you're a woman or especially if you're a minority. I definitely encountered them because there really isn't a proven track record in Hollywood that Latino films make money. I mean, there are, rare, like La Bamba, which is something that I studied when I was making this, or Selena. But they always say Selena is an exception because she has such a huge fan base to begin with that they all just showed up, to the theaters. So I had to show, I'm trying to show them. I'm trying to show them with Go For It that Latino films do make money, that we are just like everybody else, that we have universal stories just like everyone else, and we have dreams and we have fears, but we also have integrity and we have so much to offer society. And so hopefully by getting the word out, these amazing actors have helped me through these past months. Just, I traveled the whole US last year getting the word out. That's how I got this movie, in the eyes of Hollywood. And now hopefully we're giving the reins to you guys to pass the word on, to show Hollywood. It's like voting, this is like, I did a campaign, and this weekend is like the time for you guys to go to the polls and vote, and that's by going to the theater and telling your friends, because Hollywood, Monday morning, they're gonna look at the numbers and say, damn, this Latino film that we all passed on, some studio took it and they put it out, and man, they're showing up and they're supporting it, it's good. Maybe we should make more movies like that. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Hello, my name is Frank, and this is more of a question for the actors. How hard was it to get into your character? Did you have to prepare for it, or was it more like home?
A little bit of both. I mean, I'm from Chicago, and both my parents are immigrants, and my mom habla español, and I love you, and I grew up in a bilingual household, and I started in Chicago dancing, so that was very similar. And also, I guess Carmen has a lot of self-doubt in the beginning of the movie, and me as an actor had a lot of self-doubt because I had never carried a film before, and we only had like 19 days to shoot this, and I did all my own dancing, and I knew from the beginning that we had no money for a guy with a wig or body doubles, and I knew that I had to be like straight up like doing these dance moves next to the Beat Freaks, and some of those girls are Gwen Stefani's Harajuku girls. So I actually started taking hip-hop classes for about 8 months before the film, 4 to 5 times a week, because I knew I was going to be dancing this close to amazing dancers, and I didn't want people to be like, oh man, her dancing sucks, So, and so that was kind of my preparation, and then, Carmen kind of allowed us to kind of take the character and make it our own, and so that was kind of my prep, just remembering what it was like to grow up in Chicago and worked my butt off, training for 8 months.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, when I first went out to audition for Cuco, I completely bombed, and I think I better tell you this story before Carmen does, because she already threatened me. She says, I still have that video, I'm going to show it one day. So if Carmen ever shows up dead, it's because my video's on YouTube. I'm just joking, that's Chicago talk. Siéntate, cálmate, muchacha. So, yeah, the first time I went out, I completely bombed. I went to the wrong place. It was just a horrible experience. But, luck had it that Carmen, she needed to have the right people for this thing. And what she did was, a year later, she came back to Chicago after going to Los Angeles, New York, and so on. And she came back to Chicago. And I was so dead set, and I said, this is mine. Nobody's taking this one from me. The first time I went, and I'm a professional actor, I messed up. One day you may see the video and you'll see how bad I messed up. And I was not ready. But let me tell you something. I decided that I was going to be in this film. As a matter of fact, so as you know, it's not a guy with a wig, honey. This is the real deal. I grew this for Go For It. See how long I mean? I grew this, and I'll tell you something. You know, tomorrow this thing goes away. This has been the lucky charm for me. And it's going away tomorrow. So that's why today I brought it out for all you guys. Okay? So as you know, though, but you know, in this particular film, there was a lot of planning. Most of it was done by Carmen. As far as my character Cuco was concerned, there used to be a club on Pulaski and Fullerton. Carmen was a dancing fool. I used to go to high school with her, and I noticed. I remember her dancing in the park, and I took the NBC news crew. Remember? Okay, so this was all, you know, all I had to do was go back and I could become Cuco because there was a club where there was someone just like Cuco.
Okay, next question. Do we want to go to the next question? That's a girl. Oh, okay. Yes. Here I am. I'm here with you guys. So yes, I was in New York at the time when I auditioned for Go For It. I put myself on tape on YouTube, sent it to Carmen. Carmen gave me a call and was like, I like your look. And I was like, just my look? Like, what's good with my acting? And thank you. And she was like, well, have you read the script? And I was like, no, I haven't read the script yet. She's like, let me give you the script. She gave me the script, and I realized that my audition was all wrong. That there was so much that was happening before that scene. So I put myself on tape that same night, sent it to her, and she was like, okay, I like you. Can you put more on tape? So I put many more scenes, and then she was like, I really want you to meet Amy. And they were in LA, and she was like, but I have no money to fly you to LA. And I was like, well, Mama, Daddy, can you help us out? So I got myself to LA, met Amy, and a few hours later, Carmen cast me, and I was gaining 25 pounds for the role. And she saw that I liked to be funny, and she, you know, at times let me run free with my wild improv. And it was a blessing because she really gave me a lot of freedom to be who I like to be and to create a character that I really enjoyed. Gina, she was Gina. So I had a blast living inside my character, and it's like every homegirl I grew up with, you know, it's like, okay.
Well, it was very easy, sort of. I didn't have much of a problem doing the father, of course. I'm an immigrant, so I had a lot of things in common. The children were very affectionate people, so it was very easy to feel a lot of affection for them. So, and then the dialogue, you know, just, it was like the cherry on top, you know, so it was great.
Say something really quick to hopefully this will inspire you guys about David's situation, because I know that you guys want things in life. We do, we go for stuff and we fail sometimes. David came into audition and he didn't have a good audition, and I think it was because he was very nervous and he was late and he was sweating. I mean, it really wasn't a good audition, but let me tell you, it was his persistence that got him the role, because he would email me and say, you gotta give me another chance. You gotta give me another chance. I'm gonna put myself on tape. What critic send it? I don't care if you say no, I'm gonna do it anyways. What's the address in California? I'm gonna send send you my audition. I mean, he really wouldn't let up, and I'm like, this guy, I can't, you know, I gotta give this guy, respect his passion. And so he sent it to me, and sure enough, when he sent it to me, I was like, oh man, this guy nailed it. And he got it. Exactly. So don't give up if you fail your first time. Seriously. Next question.
My name is James, and this is for Amy. I just want to say I love you, especially George Lopez. And this is a personal question.
Okay.
Amy, would you marry me?
Well, you know what? You never know if you don't ask, right? Maybe. Over here. To the right, to the right.
Okay, next question. My name is JB. I wanted to know if there was anything about the film that made y'all think, you know, you could do better, or, you know, you did good, or it was perfect.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think a couple of dance moves could have been a little better. My kick, you know, my leg was a little bent, a little janky. Could have been a little, you know, straighter. But, you know, I think you guys really, at least made my day, and I think I can speak for everyone when you guys really related to the story. Like, that's our whole goal. And honest guys, we had no money. Like, people wouldn't show up, so we would have to put the makeup girl in as a backup dancer. And my parents were in the movie, because people, and we had to give them lines. I'm like, Mom, Dad, I need you to come to, like, Logan Square and be in this movie, because we have no money, and I know you're working the next day. So I think that the fact that we were very po, and we had no money, and we had 18 days or 19 days to shoot this entire movie, I kind of wouldn't change it, you know? Like, we didn't have money for 4 or 5 takes. There was just like 1 or 2, and you just had to go for it and hope for the best. Yeah. And you know, so I think it's really raw and real, and we work long hours, and we kind of did it, you know, for you guys. So it really, like, we're just, I don't know, I'm so excited. I'm like so excited that you guys like it. That's why we did this.
Hi, my name is Demisha. Now, my question is for the actors. I just want to know, was it hard for you guys to get into character? Like, did you have a moment where you want to laugh in this scene?
Well, Gina always made me laugh. I mean, of course. But, I don't know. I guess, well, me personally, no. I think you're only as good as the people you're sharing the screen with. Acting is like, you know, a tennis game. Like, you can't do it alone. So I really felt like it was easy, because Carmen was amazing and they were amazing.
Well, no, I think whenever Carmen said action, I knew it was time to do it. Just like Amy said, you didn't get so many chances to do it, and I practically, you know, begged for another opportunity, so I made good. Yeah.
Yes. I agree.
Okay, we're going to take a few more questions. Can I talk? Hello.
My name is Jody, and I just want to know, what was the best moment of this movie for you? To any of you.
Is that when we were making the movie, or any particular in the movie, or particular part in the making?
In the movie, our favorite parts? Oh gosh, so I think I have definitely the one where, oh gosh, I can't answer that yet. There's a lot. I mean, I made it. I love, you know, I can't answer that.
God, that's a really hard question. I don't know, do you have one, G? I honestly had so much fun. I don't think I have a favorite. It sounds so cheesy. I mean, do you have a favorite?
I don't have a favorite, but you know when I get up on top of the table, right? Okay. So here it goes. I'm sitting in my little booth area. Carmen says action, and I think, oh, Gina, you got it. You know exactly. You're gonna walk over and you're gonna get on that table. That's what you're gonna do. And everybody's gonna be like, oh, damn, she really did that. And then I busted mine. Not going out. The first time I tried to do it, y'all remember when I busted it? Where I was like, whoop, oh, damn, that did not go as planned. That was not as smart as I thought it was gonna be in my head. So that was like, funny time for me.
Okay, my name is Ruby. Before I say my question, I want to say a comment. I just want to say that all you guys up there are an inspiration for every single person in here, because I feel like we've all been through something like that. Anything, whether it be abusing or anything, like I feel like every single person in this room has been through something, whether it be going through your dreams of being a dancer or whatever, we've been through it. But my question is for Carmen. I just wanted to really know, because I've always wanted to be a dancer, but I never got a chance to. But I wanted to know if you ever got to live your dream and ever got to pursue that. I know you said that you did, you weren't a writer, like you weren't a director originally, you were just like a counselor, but I just wanted to know if you at least got to live some part of that dream.
You know what, honestly, one of the happiest times of my life was when I performed when I was in high school, and I would stay out all night and dance and perform, and we would make our costumes like this. That was as far as I got with following my dream to be a dancer, and to this day, even though everything that I've done, it's still one of the best times of my life. So I really, now, you know, we're the age that you guys are, really just make the most of it and do it in a positive way, and these memories will be priceless. No, I never became a professional dancer. I have an amazing, profound respect for dancers. I think I will continue to make dance films and represent dancers with dignity and with art and with, you know, expression. And I almost feel like I'm living vicariously through them in many ways.
My name is Eric, and you know what I'm saying, watching the movie, I thought it was a girl movie at first. You know what I'm saying, it's pretty good, it inspired me because a lot of people I know got beat and they're girls. And another question, me and D'Angelo want to know if Amy and Gina want to go to prom.
Yes, I would love to go to prom, except I have to get back to LA. Otherwise, I'd be down. I'd be like, want to show off my dance moves, you know?